as you can see, I am not alone today. I have our lovely teacher Amy with us. Hey, Amy,
Hi,
thanks for joining
Rachel.
us.
Oh gosh, thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah, we are so happy. So today, this is Qkids Academy. If you're new to Qkids Academy, welcome. We are Qkids Academy. My name is Rachel. This is Amy. We are joining you today to talk about a topic that I actually had no idea that we did. Sometimes you don't know all of the cool things that go on in a company. Qkids Academy is amazing. So we are going to talk about graduations. Qkids Academy does graduations. What?
I
I had no
know.
idea. So
I know.
crazy.
That's just you don't know until you know. It's so fun.
Yes.
So fun. I can't
So
wait.
Amy joined us today, and we're really happy to have her because she is one of our phenomenal teachers at Qkids Academy. She's going to help us talk about this topic, what to expect, what the graduations are like. We get a lot of common questions when our parents do find out about the graduations, and we had some questions come in when we posted about this topic. So we are going to answer all those questions for you. If you have another question about graduation or not about graduations. Okay, so I just posted a welcome in the chat, a hi to everyone and welcome. So I do have a question for you though to start out. I want to know if you can answer this question. So am I the only one that didn't know? Did you know that Qkids Academy had graduations? Am I the only one who didn't know this? So if your question is about graduations or something else, we'll be happy to answer that for you during the live. But without further ado, let's get rolling. Amy, can you tell us a little bit about you and your experience with Qkids Academy?
Okay, well, thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. Me and
Yeah.
Rachel, we've been together for such a long time. I just love her. So my name's Amy. My name's Amy Tamargo, and I live in Colorado with my husband and my two daughters.
They're adorable.
And yeah, oh, thank you. And I've been with Q Kids for about 4 years now. Basically, my for as long as I can remember, I've been working in the early childhood educational field, from you know babysitting all of my cousins to or in the child development center, just forever volunteering, and now, yeah, with Q Kids for 4 years, and I love it.
So wonderful. Well, our students who ask and request for you after having classes with you, or maybe they've seen you, we do have you on a couple of our YouTube videos. Check us out, Qkids Academy on YouTube. They do ask for you and they're so happy. So I think the
I love
feeling is
them.
mutual. They love you right back. So
I love them so much, so
that's
much.
awesome. Well, what would you say is your favorite thing about teaching with Qkids Academy? If you can pick a favorite, I know it's hard.
Okay, well, I think my absolute favorite thing, obviously, it's the kids. I
Yeah.
mean, how what there's nothing better, we have built such strong relationships. I have done phonics with them, phonics 1, phonics 2, and then they go on to do sight words and reading comprehension and math. So with
Mhm.
some of these kiddos, I've been with them for a really long time. We've celebrated multiple birthdays together, which it's crazy to me. It's like,
I
wait, you're
love that.
4? I know, like 4 and 5, and we've celebrated births of baby brothers and
Mm,
sisters, and first day of school, big kid beds. I mean, you name
so
it.
cool.
We've
So
had a celebration for it, and that's my favorite part, the relationships that I have with them. So
I love that. So you really get to know these kids. I mean, something that's cool and
yes.
unique. If you didn't know, parents, if you're new and you're jumping on here for the first time, I just want to let you know what Q Kids Academy is. We are an online game-based learning platform. We have awesome teachers like Amy. So it's an in-person teacher with you who really cares about your student. And we keep our classes really small. So not only do the teachers really get to know the teacher, but those students can really click. And I know sometimes teachers have jumped on into class and the students are there. They're coming early just to chat with each other and share what's going on in their lives. So we are all over Northern America and the surrounding areas. It's really cool to have all of that connection. So I love that. And you are doing it from the comfort of your own home. It's online. So you do get to see some of those unique things that the child will like the kids will show you. Look at my toy,
Yes.
look at my this, look at my that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Look at
love
my
that.
big kid bed. Look at, everything, everything. I
That's
love it.
so wonderful. And something else that I'd like to say is that it invites when students feel comfortable with their teacher and their environment, when they're enjoying and having a good time, they will open up more. They will, which will allow them to learn more. So
Exactly. Secure
pretty
attachment,
cool.
secure relationships, that
Mhm.
is the foundation of learning, I believe.
Great.
So
Oh, I love that. Okay, so if you've just jumped on, I see more people jumping on live with us. We are so happy to have you. Welcome, welcome. We have our YouTube friends here today, our Facebook friends. So the topic that we're talking about today, if you've just jumped on, is our graduations for Qkids Academy. If you did not know that, and I did not know that, I put a question in the chat. Feel free to answer our question or drop any other question in the chat. I didn't know that Qkids Academy does graduations, but we do. And so I had no idea. And as soon as I found out, I said, I've got to see what this is all about. I dropped in on one. We are going to post a video probably on our next Tuesday video. You won't want to miss it. It is adorable, of the graduation I was able to attend and see these cute kids. It is stops nothing short of magical. Definitely
I
magical. It
know.
was so sweet to see them and see how creative I think Qkids was to do that online with people all over the country, parents, grandparents. It was so cool. So
Yeah.
we are going to talk about some of the most common things and questions that come up with this, with the graduations that we get on the customer service side. And I'm sure Amy probably gets in her classes when her students come and they talk about and are getting so excited to celebrate their accomplishments, really. So Amy, I was wondering, can you kind of give us an idea how important is it to celebrate children's milestones? Because really, this is a celebration for them, celebrating our classes. Some of these classes are 30 classes that they've gone through, and that can be a long time for a little
Yeah.
kid. It's so important to
Yes.
celebrate these little milestones with them, right?
Exactly, and even, little milestones, big, huge, that's, 30 classes, that's 15 weeks we're together.
Hmm.
So, that's a lot of hard work that they've done, and, just by recognizing all that hard work that they've done, it gives them such a confidence, and it encourages them to work hard. "I did it. I did it. I have a certificate," and, like you said, the moms and dads can see grandmas and grandpas. My own daughter went through all the classes, and her aunt and her little cousin
So
watched. So
great.
it's just a way for them to feel like their hard work
Hmm.
is valued, their dedication to the program, and the parents' dedication, because
Right.
they're the stars too. And
Yes, totally.
yeah, and it's just wonderful to for them to be up on stage and to
Hmm.
feel recognized, for such an amazing thing that they did, going through all of those classes, working so hard, practicing their letters and their letter sounds. And it's just such a way to encourage them to always try things that are challenging,
I love
and
that.
yeah,
I
it's
love that.
wonderful. It's
That's so
wonderful.
good. And you brought up another good point. This is a question that actually comes up often, that other people within, this small unit of just this child, it's that they can join, right? They can join the
Yes.
graduation. So let's say, you might live in one state and the student might live in one state, but the grandparents live in a completely different state, but they want to attend. And how often are they able to do that? But they
They
can with us.
Exactly, exactly. You don't have to fight for seats or
Right?
parking and stuff like that. That's the great part. And the families can some of the families, they go and they get like a gown, they make a hat.
So
They
cute.
really make it their own, and you can do it in the comfort. You can wear your pajamas. You can make a hat. It's whatever they want it to be, and it's so wonderful that everybody can really see them and share in their that recognition and celebration of them.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And that let's tell them kind of what can they expect when they come to graduations with us, what is typically done. And I know every graduation is actually a little bit different. We have different
Yes.
teachers that lead the graduations. And it really depends on the students who are attending. These teachers really get to know them. And I guess that's something I should point out is it's not just one teacher with one class. We combine, so it's a bunch of teachers with all of their students. So it really is this big celebration, which is so
Y-
exciting. And I was
Yeah.
talking with a parent earlier today, and they said, I really wanted to have this teacher for the next set of classes, but I know they're not available when I wanted to take the class. But I went to that graduation and I saw how awesome all those teachers were and sign me up. I will take the
Yeah.
next level of classes with whatever teacher you just sign me up. I'm so happy. So,
I
okay, so let's talk
know.
about what can they expect in a graduation.
Okay, so when they first come on, this is something that is so special to me. When they first come on, you're gonna see a little video that Q Kids made. It's the graduation, Kobe and Momo graduation video, and
Mhm.
it is so cute, so
So cute.
special. It's so special. It's really special to me because my daughter is the voice of Momo. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, so that it's super special. But so they're gonna see a really special video about Kobe and Momo,
Mhm.
and then they get to see a video of them, little clips of them going through their classes. It
They
is
are
so cute.
adorable. We have some on our
So
YouTube channel. If you haven't seen them,
yes,
check them out. When this video is done, we can link up a video maybe to the end of this. It shows you one of those
yes.
graduation videos. They are so cute. So they get to watch one of those videos.
Exactly, and you should see their face light up when they can see themselves. It's like, "Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
did that.
exactly."
That was so
Yeah,
fun.
exactly, exactly, and it's so special for them to see themselves and their parents to see them, and like you said, grandma and grandpa, aunts, uncles,
Mhm.
but so they get to see a little short clip of a movie, and then they're in it, then we sing some songs, we play some games, and the songs and games are different every time. The
Mhm.
host kind of gets their creative juices flowing. Just like the classroom, we're all going to be different, and we're all going to engage the students in different ways. So
Mhm.
it's the fun, creative side of the host that comes out. And we also give the certificates,
Oh my
and
gosh.
that's
This is the best. Honestly, this
yes.
this was one of my favorite parts. How fun is it to like so okay, so this is what they do, just so everyone knows. And I'm sure Amy was gonna say this, but it's so clever. It's I thought I don't know. As a parent, I can't imagine how excited the kids were because as a parent, I was like, this is magical because the teacher will have their certificate and
Yes,
they pass them through the camera and the kids watching the
exactly.
camera and then all of a sudden their parents will put it next to them. And I've seen some of these kids just, oh, it was magical. How fun is that to pass that
Exactly.
through to
It's
them?
like, "Whoop."
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. They
wow.
love it.
Their
They
little
love it.
faces.
I know, and the teacher and the student are side by side, and
Mm,
the teacher gets to say, like a little speech about them,
mhm,
and just seeing their little faces light up when you
mhm,
say such wonderful magical things about them. And
mhm.
I love the speeches from the different teachers because
Yes.
I love all of them, but they just I smile more when they're talking. It's just wonderful. But and so they
It's
get their
so great to hear
certificate.
that, like, teacher-student
Yes.
connection. You can just see how much they
Yay.
bonded during their class time, how well it's not just a class where they show up and practice, which they do, they're whatever they're learning in the class, but also that teachers really bonded with the student. And in
Exactly.
some of those students said, when you're probably going to talk about this, but they say, "What's your favorite part?" And some of those students
Yes.
said, "You! You
Ex
are my teacher. You are my
I
favorite
know.
part." Of all
I
the it was
know.
adorable. So, I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, it gets you every time.
It
It because
does.
you sometimes it catches you off guard, and then it's like,
Oh,
you
so
like
sweet.
me? And I know, it's every
So
single
sweet.
time. It's so sweet. Yeah, so they get their certificate. Just like you said, you ask them what's their favorite part, and
Yeah.
they say anything from playing bingo to
Mhm.
the letter T,
Mhm.
singing the songs. Sometimes it's, the teacher and their relationship. Like, I think one student said to me, when they would beat me at writing, because we write our letters. We write
Right?
big T and small t, and then we'll be, okay, I'm gonna win. And yes, they would always
Which
win.
is
So
like it's like a game within a game
yeah,
because not only because there's apps out there where you can practice writing, but unlike those apps, Qkids Academy can these students can also it's one of the many things they do is practice their writing, but they also have teacher Amy to erase with them, make it fun, to yeah,
exactly.
engage them and just make it
Yes.
so playful on top of it.
Exactly. Sing songs while we're doing
Yeah.
it, practice our sound. Oh man, yeah.
Mhm.
There's a million things that we could do. But
Yeah,
and
I
then
love
at
that.
the yeah, it's so cute. And then at the end, so they tell us their favorite part, and then we get ready. All the students go, we get ready, and then we'll have hats on, and then we get to
So
throw our
cute.
hats and say congratulations. And it's really a really wonderful, special time. I love it so much. I love it.
So cute. Okay, so that brings up another thing that actually we get asked often when we let our parents know, "Hey, graduation is coming up." They're asking, "Is it required for them to dress up?" And you
No.
answered that earlier, right?
Yeah, everybody is different. Some
Mhm.
people dress up, some people go all out, and then, you have some people that they're eating their waffles and they're in their pajamas, and either is great. You know what? It just shows the personality of the
Yes.
student and the family, and we love everything. And that's what's so great, because it is
Mhm.
relaxed, it's special, but it's relaxed. And
Mhm.
it's a special a ceremony that celebrates the child, the dedication that the families bring, and then the
Yes.
the special relationship that the teacher and the student and the families have. So
I love that. That's so great. Okay, so do all classes, because we offer quite a few classes, do they all have graduations?
no, no, only Phonics 1 and Phonics 2 have graduations.
Yes. Okay.
So, yeah, sight words, reading, comprehension, and math, they don't have graduations.
Okay.
The Phonics 1 and Phonics 2 are 30 classes. So
Mhm.
that's definitely worth celebrating. So,
Mhm. Right? I love that.
yeah.
Okay, so that's good to know. So, we have different levels too, we should say, in the classes that we offer, we have different levels. We do have a phonics level 1 and a phonics level 2. Do those both have graduations?
Yes. So they can go
Oh,
to two
awesome.
graduations.
Ooh, I like
I
that.
know, I know. And the both of them could be different and fun
Mhm.
in their own unique ways. So that's
Mhm.
what is, again, so special. And we want to celebrate them. And sometimes they'll have different teachers. For phonics, they can have me. Phonics 1, they can have me, and for phonics 2, they can have Jason, or teacher Jason, or
Mhm.
vice versa. And that's what's so special. Every class, Phonics 1 and Phonics 2, has
I love that.
the graduation.
I love that. I love that. This is so great. So, we're going to we're going to answer some common questions that come up and some questions that were emailed and sent in to us when we posted about this topic. But I want to let you know, those of you who have jumped on, thank you, everyone who's jumped on. Thank you for those who sent in questions and comments. And feel free to drop anything in the chat. We would be happy to answer them about graduations or anything else. But if you are interested in signing up with Qkids Academy, we do have our classes that we have new classes starting all the time, but we do offer free trial classes. So I want to let you know that we do offer free trial classes for our phonics classes. This is one of them, and also for our math classes. So you can take a tryout for free completely, a free class for our phonics and a free class for our math class. And we'd love to have you. You might even get to meet teacher Amy in the classroom. I'm just saying. But head over to qkidsacademy.com. There is a section for, I think it's just called free classes. I'm totally spacing it. Free trial, free
Free
classes,
trial classes.
free trial
Mhm,
classes. There we
mhm.
go.
Yeah.
Just go to that tab. It just a little bit of basic information. We'll be in contact with you and get you signed up for our free trial classes. And if you are interested and ready to go, we do have so many people who come in and say, "Hey, I know so and so teacher," or "Hey, so and so told me about your program. a current or past parent who just had such a great experience. If you don't even need the trial class and you're ready to just go, jump all in, take a class, you would head over, make the purchase for the package that fits your budget. So if you want to try out 4 classes at a time, or the more you purchase, the bigger discount you get. We have a deluxe package where you can get a lot of classes. They can be applied to any class that you want. So if you decide you want to take phonics and math at the same time, it can work for all of our classes. So pick the package you want, and then our scheduling team will reach out and get you going. So we have a couple different options there. We also have a chat on our website. You can type in on the chat. We'll respond back, or you can always email us at info@qkidsacademy.com. So you have lots of options to get started. So, okay, that being said, let's answer a few more questions that have come in. So we talked about extra cost. So extra cost for the graduation. Sometimes this comes up. Someone was wondering, cool, great, you have graduations, but how does that fit into what I'm paying for already?
It's completely free. 3.
Oh, 3 and
Yes.
free.
Every student that does Phonics 1 or Phonics 2 we have a graduation. It's a part of the program, and we
I
just want
love
to
that.
celebrate them and just have a good time. Yeah.
So great. So, and it's another thing we should say too is sometimes we will combine graduation if we have, so it's usually once a month is how we do it.
Yes.
So once a month
Towards
we
the
all get
end of the
together.
month.
There you go. And we'll
Yeah.
give you a heads up kind of at the beginning of the month. This is when it's at. Let everyone know. It's usually on a weekend. So to
Mhm.
help more parents, if you work or whatnot, or grandparents you want to attend, they can come and join.
Yes.
And there's one other point I was going to make. Oh, we combine just lots of classes together. It could be Phonics 1, Phonics 2. What were you going to add something, Amy?
That it's on Saturday
Mhm.
mornings normally.
Saturday mornings, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, it is totally free, which is awesome. It's not, nothing is added to any of your classes that you pay for to accommodate for that. It's just free because we
Yeah.
know that we want to celebrate with your children just as much as you want to celebrate and see
Exactly.
the smiles on their face as those certificates get thrown into them, thrown to them,
I
flown to them.
know.
I think we
Well,
were talking about this earlier. There are actually quite a few ways that teachers get the certificate through the
it's
camera
so
to
much
the
fun.
student.
You get to really see the personalities of the teachers,
Mhm.
and through how they deliver their certificates. Some of the teachers have made hot air balloons, and then they kind of ride their hot air balloon
That's so
certificate to them.
cute.
I know. And then we had another teacher had a magic box and say bippity bobbity boo, and paper airplane certificates. And there's just been so many really fun ways to deliver their certificates. But
I love that.
the best part is when the kids get to speak, and we get to hear their voices and what they loved about it so much. So
Yes.
yeah,
So
so
great.
fun.
Okay, so one more question that came up that someone had messaged into us. Is it required? Is this required as part of, like, they take all their classes? Is it required to move on to Phonics 2 to do the graduation?
No. You can come if you want to, but if it doesn't work for your schedule, then it is absolutely not required. We hold these because we want to celebrate them, and because we want to make it a big deal that they accomplish this. So it's really just up to the families and whatever works for their schedule. And that's what's so great. It's just
Mhm.
very, very, it's flexible. So
Yes.
yeah.
I love that. That's so great. Well, Amy, you have brought so much value today. I really love
Thank
having you
you.
on. I love hearing
Anytime.
your favorite things that you love about Q Kids and the students and just all the value that you bring. Thank you for letting us know what goes on inside of those graduations. Everyone, you will not want to miss them. They are so cool. They are so fun. They're just
So
mesmerizing.
cute.
I sat through one of those. I did not have a child in there. I was not a teacher. I just wanted to check it out, and I watched the whole thing. Actually,
You're just like
my
this the
daughter
whole
came in.
time.
I was, and my daughter came in. She's like, "Can I do that?" She is 9.
Oh,
I'm like,
oh,
"Wow."
that is so cute. I
It
love
was
it.
so great. We're going to
Oh,
launch a video probably next Tuesday of one of our previous graduations, so you can see what it looks like and see some of these things that we're talking about right now, because It's adorable. All right. Well, thank you everyone who participated. Amy, is
Thank
there
you.
anything that we missed? I think we've covered it all.
I think so. I
I
think we
think we're
have.
good. All right, my friends. Thanks everyone who jumped on from Facebook,
Thank
who
you
jumped over
guys.
from Instagram and YouTube. We are so happy to have you all. All right. Bye for now,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Have a
Bye,
good day.
Rachel. Thank
Bye.
you.